Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. We are already a week into November. It is November 7th. And today I am going to show you some of the different and new products we just got in. We have a whole bunch of new feeders and window feeders, some houses, all kinds of new stuff that is coming in. We have more coming in every day, but because we got so much new birding stuff, I thought I would show you some things that we've never had before. And I'll give you a brief intro just on heated bird baths too, and show you a couple different types of heated bird baths because people have been asking about them now that it's starting to get cooler, especially at night. Water can sometimes freeze over, especially as we get in to the winter months, and as we progress further into this month, we'll start having more of those nights where the bird baths start to freeze over if you have them open. So we'll talk about that. And then I've got a couple of photos to share with you too of some fairly rare birds that are around the area. So as always, we love to know who's on. You can say hi in the comments. If you have any questions, you can throw those in there too. And we'd love to know what kind of things you're seeing. I've been starting to see juncos more regularly in my backyard, which is really fun. It's always good to see them. I've been playing around with my bird feeder camera as well, and that's been all kinds of fun. So I'm curious what kind of things you guys have been seeing, and for those of you that have bought the camera, curious what kind of birds you're getting on your bird feeder cam. You can always send those in to us too. You can post them on our Facebook page or send them to us on Instagram, or you can always email them over to us too. And our email address is info@thebirdhouseny.com. So we have all that going on. And if you're local and on our mailing list, keep your eye out in the mail because we do have our coupons going out soon. They should hit this week. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Not to mention, we put out all of our holiday merchandise last week. So if you're trying to do some holiday shopping, we've got all kinds of things set up, and I'll show you a couple of those as well. But heated bird baths, as far as heated bird baths go, if you want to provide birds with some water in the wintertime, which they will definitely come to, you can put out a heated bird bath. And the birds will not only drink from the heated bird bath, but they'll use it to bathe. And it can be hard for especially the little songbirds and things like cardinals and chickadees and goldfinches. It can be hard for them to find shallow, unfrozen sources of water in the winter. So having a heated bird bath is great for that purpose. And there's a few things you can do. If you have a bird bath already, you can put a heater in it. So you can use a heater with an existing bird bath, depending on what kind of bird bath you have, though. If you have one that's cement, like poured concrete, or it could be, pottery, or glass, definitely you want to bring those in for the winter time and put out something that can stay out year round. So the thing is with those cement things and the glass, if water gets in there and freezes and thaws, it can cause the bird bath to crack. So you definitely don't want to keep those out all winter long, but you can keep out bird baths that are metal, that are plastic. We have some that are kind of a conglomerate of different things called fiber clay bird baths that are pretty good in the wintertime. So there's different things that you can keep out all winter long. We even still have a couple of granite ones left, granite bird baths that you can keep out all winter that won't crack, that are like a granite boulder type of thing. So if you've got a bird bath that you can leave out all year round, or at least all winter, you can put a heater inside of it. And most of the heaters operate on a thermostat. So they all plug in. There's not any kind of battery operated heaters yet on the market, or any solar ones or anything like that. They all plug in. And we only have one that doesn't operate on a thermostat. It's less expensive, but the thing is it runs all the time. So you're better off getting one that's a little bit more expensive that operates on a thermostat. So that way it doesn't keep running power all day long. Instead, it will just keep the bird bath warm enough so that it doesn't freeze. So it doesn't make the water hot or anything like that. It just keeps the water warm enough so it doesn't freeze over. So this is our bestseller here because it comes with a nice long cord as well. It comes with a 10-foot cord, which a lot of them have very short cords, and then you have to do the extension cord and everything. So this is a really good one by Allied Precision. We have plenty of them in stock, and this will keep your bird bath de-iced all winter long. So we've got these. We have them in different shapes and styles and that kind of a thing, but I thought I'd just kind of show you a couple of the popular ones that we have. But we absolutely have more in the store if you're looking to shop and see some of the different styles available. And then as far as heated bird baths go, so if you don't have a bird bath that can be kept out all year round and you're looking for just a heated bird bath on its own, we definitely have those too. So these all have the heating elements enclosed inside of them. So you don't see anything sticking out of the bird bath or on top of the bird bath. It's all enclosed in here. And this one's super popular because it's not too big and it comes with a pole. So you can stick it right into the ground. So it's really, really easy to install, or you can mount it on a deck like this. So this one is super popular. This is probably our best seller out of all of them because you can do a few different things with it. We have heated bird baths that'll sit into a stand you might already have. We have some like the one I just showed you that will stick in the ground. We have some that just sit on the ground. We also have this one that it's called a 3-in-1 heated bird bath. And this one's nice because it comes with 3 different ways to mount it. It comes with little legs, so you can put it on the ground. So that's this right here. And then it comes with a clamp, so you could clamp it off the side of a deck. You can kind of see that there. And then it also comes with a mount that allows you to screw it into something. So you could screw it into the side of a wall, the side of a deck, of a fence, something like that. So this one's really popular because it comes with all those mounting options. And we have plenty of these in stock as well. So those are just a couple of the different heated bird baths that we have in stock at the moment. We have several other types. So if you're on the market for a heated bird bath, absolutely, you can pop in and see all of the different styles we have. But what's really fun is we just got all kinds of new feeders into the store. So I thought I'd show you some of them. You might be familiar with some of the caged feeders that we've had in the past. Some of them are quite large. We have one that's a circle that's really popular. It's kind of a sphere. And in the same vein, we just got this one in. They're smaller in size, but they do keep squirrels out. So having this cage around it makes it squirrel proof. And it also will keep out the large birds. So say you've got things like starlings raiding your feeders, or if you want to keep blue jays out, or if you just want to attract some of the smaller birds like chickadees and finches, this feeder is awesome. So it's just a little caged feeder. You can put sunflower seed inside of it, or you can put peanuts inside of it, and it's only $21.95. So it's really, really inexpensive as far as feeders go. So this is a really, really good one. Just got it in stock, brand new. So this just came in. We just put it out on the floor. So that is one for sunflower seed. And now this is a brand new style also. So if you're looking for a feeder to send somebody, the next two I'll show you are really good for that because they collapse. They're collapsible. So this is kind of totally different. We've never had a feeder like this in stock before. This is a collapsible sunflower seed feeder. And the whole thing will come up like this. So it goes from being a fairly small feeder to a decently sized feeder, and inside is the grates are large enough for the sunflower seed. So again, you could put sunflower seed in it, you could put peanuts in it just like the last one, but it's something just a little bit different. It's easy to store because it does collapse to such a small size. So we just got this one into. This is a brand new style. We've never had a feeder like this in before, and it's only $31.95. So again, nice, inexpensive, good introductory feeder. And then these, you might be familiar with styles like these that will collapse also. These are good for sunflower seed and for peanuts. Again, you can put peanuts in here. But this one, it might be hard to tell from the video. We've carried some pretty large ones before. This one's fairly small. So this one is small, compact. They come flat like this. So again, easy to ship. You could even put it in a padded envelope if you're looking to mail something out to somebody. But these just came in nice small size and a really good introductory feeder for some different birds if you're looking to feed some sunflower seed or something like that. And then we've got some new tube feeders in too. I really like these. A lot of the tube feeders that we carry now They're made in the US. They come with a lifetime warranty. And with that comes a higher price tag because they do last forever. But that's not what everybody is looking for. If you're looking for just an introductory bird feeder, tube feeder, you want to try out the hobby, see if it works for you. We have these feeders that just came in, and they're really like a bronze color, nice bronze color on the top. They've got the large perches on them, so you can get cardinals and blue jays and those bigger birds as well as the smaller birds. You can put a tray on it. We do have trays that will screw onto the bottom of these, but we have them in a couple different sizes. So we've got the small size, we've got a larger size, and we've got an even size larger than this yet to be unboxed. But these just came in. They start off at $33.95. And even with that, the plastic is still really good, high quality. It doesn't have that lifetime warranty on it. So if a squirrel chews through it, that's the end. But it's a nice introductory feeder if you're looking to start the hobby, or if you have a pole system where you don't need something that's squirrel proof or has a lifetime warranty. Like if you've got a baffle on your pole and it's all squirrel proofed, you might not need something that has a warranty or squirrel proof. So we've got these in brand new, just came in also. And then we have a ton of new window feeders, which are really fun. So window feeders are really popular for gifts. They make great gifts for teachers, and if you've got pets, the pets love watching the birds outside the window. So we've got some different shapes and sizes in that we've never had before. So in the past, we've had some kind of smaller ones like this that have wood on the base. Now we have a bunch of them just in the acrylic. After years, after a couple years, sometimes a year, if it's wood, sometimes the wood would fall off. Not that it makes it so you can't use the feeder, but these don't have those wood accents on them. So we have a whole bunch of feeders now that are just the acrylic instead of having wood on them. So this one's the smallest. And then we do have one with wood on the side, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. There's just little wood accents on the side that over time they can fall off. You can always just reglue them though. But we do have now this larger size window feeder as well. So it's kind of like this little flat one, just a step up. But the most popular ones that we have are these little kind of hopper feeders. They're really easy to fill. This one, the top just lifts off, and you can fill the inside there with seed. And these are just like the ones we've carried in the past, but again, just all acrylic, no wooden parts to them. And then the largest one, and we've carried this style for years, again with wood, but this one's all acrylic. This one has a top that just swivels off. So it's super, super easy to fill. You just fill the inside, close that up, and you're good to go. So these are all brand new window feeders. We also have new tray style window feeders, which are quite a bit larger. This one's made of recycled plastic, and it has a bunch of suction cups on it to keep it secured to the window, and it's got the little support legs here. But this one has a lot of perching room, so this one would be good for cardinals and blue jays. If you get those evening grosbeaks, they might come to it as well. So that one's brand new, and kind of the same idea. We got in these really little window tray feeders. So this is one of them, and then we've got another one that's about half the size that is in blue. That we have to unbox still. Some of the stuff is still being unpacked. It's so new. But we just got these in as well. So if you're looking for something smaller that's still a tray, we got these in. And this one's fairly light too. The last one I showed was recycled plastic, which tends to be heavy. But this one is wood actually, and it's quite light. So these are all brand new. But my favorite as far as the window feeders go, this one that just came in, because it has two different chambers for seed, and it's kind of glaring there, but there are two chambers, so you can fill one side with one thing and one side with another, which is really fun. So we've never had these in before, so these are brand new. They're called dual seed window feeder, so brand new item in stock, and you can feed a couple different types of bird seed in there, so you can do kind of like a 2-for-1, one feeder and two different types of seed. We also got in some new seed log feeders in different sizes, or suet log feeders, I guess I should say. Seed log feeders are different. These are They're just they're pieces of trees. They're sections of trees that have been drilled out. And what goes inside of them are these suet log. They're called log jammers. You might not even have seen these in the store before because they're packaged like normal suet. But on the other side, there are just 3 individual kind of logs of suet is what they're called. And those just go into these holes here. The idea is the woodpeckers will cling onto the side of the feeder and just peck away at it. You can kind of see that on the label there. There's a red-bellied woodpecker eating from the suet log feeder. So if you're looking for a different style of feeder, we've got these in now, which are kind of fun with the shaggy kind of bark. So another brand new item. And I mentioned seed logs, which are things like this. This is our Flaming Hot Feast log, which will keep squirrels out from feeders. We have some brand new, very basic, very introductory seed log feeders too. If you've never tried seed logs before and you want to kind of dip your toe into them, these are a great way to do it. It's a little recycled plastic perch where the birds can perch on the side and peck away at the seed log, which goes onto this rod here. And you can always add a weather guard if you wanted something to cover the top. But we have these in 2 different sizes. So this is the large size, and then we have a smaller size as well. So brand new, 2 different types of seed log feeders if you're looking to just start feeding seed logs, or if you want something that has a little bit more color. These are brand new, just came in. So we have all kinds of new feeders with more being unpacked as we speak, which is really exciting. And then just a couple new things. We're a bit out of nesting season, but a lot of you guys buy those nesting balls of all natural cotton as holiday gifts, as stocking stuffers. We just got some new nesting material in, which we've never had before. It is a nesting ball, nesting material, all natural cotton again, but it's in a grapevine kind of holder. So you don't have to worry about anything not decomposing. Even the grapevine, some of the birds will take to build their nests. So these are brand new. Never had these in before. So those are out in the store. And if you are cleaning your feeders or cleaning your houses out, you know it can be a messy job. And brand new from this company called Carefree Enzymes, they're the ones that make the liquid that goes into the bird baths to keep them kind of clear, to break up some of that gunk. They just came out with these bird feeder wipes. How exciting. So these are just kind of an easier way, more on the go way to clean out your bird feeder, so you don't have to bring it inside and make a whole ordeal of it. You can just wipe it off with these, especially if it comes apart really easily. If you've got one of those bird feeders that has a base that just pops out, you can pop that out and you can use one of these wipes to clean it down. So these are brand new. We're excited about these. Makes it really easy to clean your bird feeders. So we also have a spray if you're cleaning out your birdhouses that you can spray inside the birdhouse, again, to break down some of that gross gunk that gets in there. So, and then another new product, I absolutely love these. These are new houses that just came in. They're beautifully hand painted and they're made in Indonesia. They're all fair trade and the hole is big enough. It's like for a bluebird. You could get chickadees in here, nuthatches. They have a little door on the back to clean out. So these are really pretty. I think these would make a really nice gift for the holiday season. We do have them in feeders as well. Kind of an open platform feeder with a roof. Same idea. So these just came in. And in the winter, you are probably familiar with putting out roosting pockets, those woven grass huts for the birds. They don't nest in them per se, although we have had a few people this past year say that wrens were nesting in theirs. So I stand corrected. They always kind of prove us wrong. We got in these. So usually we have those woven grass pockets in, which we still do. They're inexpensive. They're like $6.95 for the small ones, and then we've got some larger ones as well. But we just got in these from the same company that makes these beautiful houses. These are all hand woven roosting pockets. They're just a higher quality. They're more durable. Can't really tell from the video, but they're not like as squishy as the other ones are. So they last quite a bit longer. There are all different colors too, so you can get different colors and patterns, and there's different shapes as well. And you can hang them. They come with a nice hanger, or there's a little mount here that you could use to mount on a fence or something like that. And the birds will use these, usually not for nesting, although these are larger than the typical roosting pockets we have, and they're deeper, so you never know, they might use them. But the birds tend to use these in the winter and the fall to stay out of the rain and the wind and the snow and things like that. So this is where they'll go to roost or spend some of their downtime, if you will, especially when the weather is bad. But because these are but much better quality and they're bigger, I wouldn't be surprised if in the spring, if you get something like a wren nesting in these. It would not surprise me at all. And I mentioned we put out our holiday stuff. We did our holiday changeover here at the store. And we're putting out our holiday seed shapes. And this year we have some different ones. These are just some. I pulled some of the new ones that I thought you might like. You're probably familiar with the wreaths. We always carry these bird seed wreaths in a couple different flavors, if you will. So these are always popular. They make good gifts. We have them in different sizes. But this year we have the Flaming Hot wreath. We had very limited numbers of these last year, so we ordered more this year, but I am assuming they're going to sell out really, really fast. Last year they only lasted about a week, I think. So we've got several cases of them, but that's probably not enough for the holiday season. So if you're looking for a Flaming Hot wreath, I would recommend coming in as soon as possible to get one. But we do have those here and out on display. We also have little ornaments, like this is a little snowman ornament that's made of seed. It has a little hanger, so you can just hang these in the trees. We have these in different shapes. Those are all out. And then we've got some larger ones too that are in the shape of squirrels. We have one that's like a polar bear. So we've got all kinds of different shapes and sizes and characters like that. But then brand new, which we've never carried, are these little, they call them birdseed cookies. And these are super cute. They are all made of birdseed. So this is a Santa with millet for a face, and he's got safflower for his beard, and some kind of a fruit for a nose. And again, they come with little hangers, so you can hang these up. And we have them in different styles. Like we've got a Santa, we've got a snowman, we have the reindeer, we have a gingerbread man. So really, really cute. And we even have, these are so fun, cats. They come in cat faces too. And the cats come in different colors also. So that's a really fun one right there. So just some different seed shapes and holiday shapes. If you're looking for something for a person that kind of has everything, those are great because they're consumable. They can just put them out for the birds and get some enjoyment out of them that way. So those are some of the new products we have, with even more coming in and being unboxed every day. So you can expect us to show you some more of those different products that are coming in. But then to finish off here, I thought I would show you a couple. There's been two birds locally that are kind of rare here. So I thought I'd show you what they are. There we go. So the first one is, if you're in the Rochester area or upstate New York area, around the lakeshore, there's been some harlequin duck seen. And harlequin duck, they pop up in here and there in this time of the year or throughout the winter. They can be seen in the area. But that being said, they're not very, very common. So it is always exciting to see them around. They've been seen most recently around Webster Park in that area. This is what the male looks like in non-breeding plumage. And then there's the female, and both male and female have been seen around here. So that's one thing. But I think what the most interesting one is, last week we had a customer named Rebecca. She came in, she lives in Brighton, and she wanted identification of this bird that's been coming to her suet feeder. And sure enough, she still has a Baltimore Oriole that has been hanging around. So she has several pictures of it here. But Every once in a while, we hear of a straggler. I think it was last year. There was a Baltimore Oriole that stayed all winter long, a little bit further down in the state, maybe Ithaca or so, I want to say. So every once in a while, you do hear about these stragglers, or some of them will even stay over the winter. So it'll be interesting to see if this bird sticks around. But sure enough, she's got this female Baltimore Oriole that is coming to her suet feeder. So she was going to put out some of the bugs, nuts, and fruit suet, I believe, to see if that was something that the Oriole liked. So you never know what you'll see, even if they seem out of season. So looks like there's some people on. Gone Awry says, hello, everyone. Tyler says, no camera setup, but some new feeders have gotten blue jays, cardinals, red-bellied woodpecker, downy woodpecker, and chickadees. So Tyler has a really good assortment there of backyard birds. And Jen says the juncos have arrived. We get goldfinches, cardinals, tufted titmouse, chickadees, cardinals, white-breasted nuthatches, blue jays, house sparrows, downies, harrys, and of course, starlings. So Jen also has a nice mix there of birds, including the juncos, which are making their way back down here. Kimberly is also on and saying hello. But it looks like that is everybody's comments and questions for the day. We will be having an event here on Saturday. If you are local to the Rochester area, we've got a book signing going on with Debbie Bauer, who has written a local book about day trips around Rochester, New York. So she'll be here on Saturday. And we will be back with another broadcast shortly. And until then, you guys have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.